In this video, we're going to do a Tai Chi Flow that's designed to help people with low back pain or to help prevent it from happening in the future. My name's Adam and I'm a physical therapist and a Tai Chi instructor, and the best thing you can do if you do have low back pain, in addition to Tai Chi, is to get an evaluation from a physical therapist. Now, if any of these movements bother you, you can skip them or just do very small motions. Make sure to watch to the very end of the video because after the flow, I'm going to show you some additional exercises that you can do to keep your back feeling healthy and feeling good over time. And so you don't need a lot of space to do this sequence. You just need enough room where you can reach your arms out to the sides and enough space where you can take a step forward and a step back. You don't have to memorize anything. You don't have to get anything perfect. Just follow along and just do what you see. I'll be your mirror image, but if you go one way and I go the other, I promise I won't get mad. And then also I cue the breathing, but if the breathing part stresses you out, you can just breathe normal. My only rule is that you do breathe. And then also you can do the whole sequence sitting in a chair, standing, or you can alternate sitting and standing as needed. So without further ado, find a place where you can do some mindful movement. So if you're standing, we'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen. Close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze. And as you breathe in, the belly expands. And as you breathe out, the belly returns towards the spine, abdominal breathing. Breathing in and breathing out, coming into the present moment, arriving in the body, letting go of all the worries of the day, coming into the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top of the inhale just for a moment, and then let it out with a big sigh, just letting out tension and stress. The hands can float down by the sides. As you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy right into the heart. Send it down through the body and into the earth. We call this sinking the chi. The chi is the life force energy, the source of our power and vitality. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, grounding. One more time, sink the chi. And then from here, you can step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front to about shoulder height. Then the arms get heavy, floating down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in like mist rising from the lake. Breathing out, fingertips floating down like a soft rain. Call this one opening the door, start of the journey. Just adding in some gentle movement, setting the tempo, the rhythm of the flow. Now this time, the hands circle in front, making two loose fists. The forearms come towards each other and then rounding the back. And then reverse direction, the arms open out to the sides as you open the shoulders and chest. Breathe out as you round the back. Breathe in as you open. Or take as many breaths as you need. We call this spinal cord breathing. Gently lubricating the joints of the spine, sending the joints nutrition and hydration. One more time, open. And then from here, the arms float out to the sides. They drift down, then the palms face up. They float up the midline, then turning at the heart, pressing up overhead, and then the arms float out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in as the arms float up. Breathing out, floating down. This movement helps to decompress the spine, opening up the joints. It's kind of like a good morning stretch. One more time. Holding up the sky. And then from here, the hands float up to the heart, and then one hand pushes up, the other pushes down, connecting above and below. The hands spiral back towards the heart, and then we'll switch sides, keeping the spine neutral at first. And then if you want, you can very gently do a little side bend, but always easing in, never forcing it. And then one more time to the other side, connecting above and below. This time the bottom hand comes up, and then we'll push to the corner. The other hand pushes in the opposite direction. And then coming back to center, we'll go to the other corner. The dragon spreads its wings. It's a gentle rotation. You can turn a little more if you want this time. But once again, just easing in. One more time. dragon spreads its wings. And then from here, we'll round out the arms and then bring the arms right out in front as if you're hugging a big tree. And then from here, the hands come together into a steeple position. The index fingers pointing up, spread the feet out a little bit wider, and then melting down. And then as you rise up, reaching the arms up overhead. You can even look up if it feels okay for you. And then coming back down, we call this one the arrow. Coming up, you can even do a little back bend if you like. So strengthening the legs, increasing flexibility in the lower back. Most people are bent over way too much throughout the day. This can help reverse that. Start to increase flexibility and mobility in the lower back. One more time, the arrow. And then from here, release the hands, circle around and hug the big tree. You can step the feet in a little bit closer together. The arms open up wide. Then this hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. The top hand goes away, just for now. Then we'll step out to the corner. As you step out, the bottom hand tosses the moon off into the sky. And then circle the hand back around, toss away, as if you could toss the moon. This time the other hand comes back on top, catch the moon. The bottom hand tosses away, the other hand stays behind. Parting the wild horse's mane. Breathing in, breathing out, or once again, take as many breaths as you need. And don't worry about getting it perfect. As long as you're moving, I'm happy. One more time, parting the horse's mane. And then from here, step the foot back in, hug the big tree right out in front, rounding out, softening down. The arms open, then this hand scoops under, step in, catch the moon, the top hand goes away, we'll step out to the other corner, and as you step out, we'll toss away. And then circle back around. Feeling all the sensations that you can, and the other hand comes back on top. Bottom hand tosses away, the other hand stays behind, pushing down, parting the wild horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Breathing in, breathing out, bringing mindfulness to the body. Don't want to miss a thing. One more time, parting the horse's mane. Then from here, step the foot back in, hug the big tree right out in front. The arms open up wide. This time the hands float down, the palms face up, one hand right on top of the other. And this hand here drops down, floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. And then other side, breathing in, the arm floats up, breathing out, centering. Do that one again, creating mental focus and clarity. One more time, centering. This time, both arms float all the way up and over. They drift down towards the waist as you soften the hips and knees. And circle the hands in front as if you're gathering in energy right into the heart to transform into loving kindness, self-compassion. One more time, all the way up and over. Down to the waist. This time we'll make a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart and then press out. Reaching, connecting, sending out all your loving kindness out to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze and let your body rock and sway ever so slightly, bamboo in the wind. Feeling into the body, just noticing the sensations, the sense of curiosity, letting go of judgment or adding on to the story. And then you can bring your attention to your breath. Just noticing the inflow and the outflow without trying to control it in any way. And then you can bring your attention into your heart, expressing gratitude to yourself for taking the time to cultivate flexibility and balance and strength of body and mind and compassion in the heart. Then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with the bow. So what I'd love for you to do now is just take another moment to feel into your body. Notice how you're feeling. And if you want, you can type in the comments below how you're feeling right now. I love to hear about your experience. All right. And so while you're doing that, I wanted to go through a few other exercises that you can do in addition to your Tai Chi that'll really help. Now, one of them is called the Chi massage. All right, so this is a way that you can do a self-massage for low back pain. All right, so it can really helps many, many people. Now, everyone's different, so I can't guarantee, but I would say that this one is one of the best things you can do, especially if you can't get into a massage yourself. So what you can do is first stand with your feet, or you can do this, you can do it sitting, but you'll have to sit at the very edge of the seat. But standing, we want the feet about shoulder width apart. All right, and then from here, we'll just start by tapping on the chest. All right, so we're just gonna start to stimulate the energy in the body. All right, and then we're gonna go down to the lower abdomen. And just doing the front, just getting used to the feeling of tapping. All right, getting the chi, the energy moving, blood flow. All right, then I'm gonna turn around and show you how to address the lower back. So if you do want to start to loosen up the lower back, you can use the backs of the hands and just start to tap the lower back. All right, going up and down just as much as you can. All right, and then you can even do the hips. You can slap the sides of the hips, the glutes. All right, so if you have some pain that goes into the legs, sometimes this can help. Once again, you can use the backs of the hands and then coming back up, alternating. All right, then coming back to the stomach, the lower abdomen, taking a breath or two, and then just relaxing. And then just notice how you feel. You might even start to feel a tingling sensation. That's the energy really moving now. All right, so it's thought, especially in Chinese medicine, that when our energy gets stagnant, that's when we start to develop dis-ease and pain and aches and other ailments. So if we can keep the energy moving through Tai Chi and some gentle massage, then we can keep ourselves healthy and happy. All right, and then there's one other thing I wanted you to do that could really help. It's an even gentler way to address the lower back. And so this one is called feeling the chi, feeling the energy. All right, so we'll start off by rubbing the hands together. All right, so you can do this for anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. Just really get the blood flow going, get the energy stimulated in the hands, okay? And then we'll start to make fists, clenching, and then releasing. So clench, release, clench, release, clench, release. So really getting the energy flowing in the hands. We'll do that one more time for 10 to 30 seconds, rubbing the hands together. All right, then we're gonna start to feel the chi by holding the hands very close but not touching. And then start to round the hands or circle the hands like you're making a little ball. All right, and then reverse direction. All right, you might feel the stimulation there. All right, and then even coming further apart and then close together. So just to the point where you start to feel those sensations, and then once you can get the energy flowing there, then you can use that energy for healing. So you can place your hands on your lower back and just have the intention of healing. So just sending your attention, some loving kindness, self-compassion to your lower back. Sending some love. Sending acceptance. Maybe even forgiveness. Sometimes we can be at battle with our pain, but pain is a signal that it needs a little bit of love and attention. All right, and so that's another way that you can use the energy for healing. All right, so I hope that really helped. So now if you want to continue on in the series, the best thing you can do is click on the link right here, and we're going to go to the next video, which is called Dragon Qigong Flow, where we're going to unleash our inner dragon energy. It's a nice, gentle Qigong flow that'll continue to help increase healing and well-being, flexibility, and strength.